Thank you so much for joining me. It's GameEdged. We are back in near death. It is incredible. We have to escape Antarctica, get ourselves out of here somehow. But right now, we had to get to, in the last episode, we ended up finding out a crafting menu, which we crafted a whole bunch of cool things. We were able to fix up the generator, which was done, and we got we picked up quite a bit of stuff. We didn't know we had to find a food supply in the hab. So that's in a menu here. We can press M also to get to it. And the hab is right here. We are here currently. We're the power. And we have to head down here somehow. Should be fun. We're going to head that direction here. Oops, I'm not mistaken. We're going to press M, and we are heading right down that way. So that'd be perfect. We're getting ourselves out of here, and we'll be safe. Currently, the reason why I'm able to stay nice and warm in this room is because we have turned on the generator in this, and anything that's sealed up will generate some heat, which is nice. So we fixed up one generator. Thankfully, it's full, and the place wasn't completely shut down. This is an amazing game. If you missed the first episode, you go check out the last one. It'd be really cool. And of course, we have, this is my life right now. In real life, in Montreal, we had a massive snowstorm. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been what you call arduous. We're just going to stay nice and warm for 1 second as I'm thinking about. We're going to head out here. We're going to go across. It is a massive storm. They want us to hunker down, but I think we got to get ourselves going. We're going to put a flashlight. We might have to reload the battery on it. As we go, we're going to wait for it to die off completely. And we're going to head out towards a hab, which is that way. All right, we have to reload the battery. We should have done that inside. Wasting time. And bar and hab is that direction. Thankfully enough, it's not dire that the storm is killing us, but we're going to be able to at least get ourselves somewhere here. Man, they could have done a better job at marking this stuff. I'm scared I'm going to fall through something. I think this is it. All right, not this way. Should be marked on here. Hab. It is. It is. It is. Is a window broken here? It is. All right, cool. Let's get ourselves to a room. We don't have to freeze our butts off. Objective found. Repair. I'll put the kerosene lamp down. Now the generator is not fixed here, so we have problems with this place. We'll have to fix it up. Better. And better is very good. And we have to refill the kerosene. And I'm mistaken. I think it's empty. Pretty close to it. Basement electrical. We need to check anything in this room. I just want to warm up first. Find anything in this. We found some clamps. Can't do these. These ones are locked up. Anything in these boxes here? Empty.
Okay.
Wiring.
Come on. Got it.
Duct tape. There we go. More duct tape. We could actually probably make ourselves another makeshift for this. I think I gotta repair this window. I'm getting tired of this freezing my arse off. Oh, look at this. Pick up a light pole. Interesting. I like that. I wonder what the hell it's for. Maybe it's a beacon we can put ourselves out for. Did I miss anything in this room? Nothing. Bar and mess halls over here. Obviously, some issues with heat in this area too. I got some power in here. I guess there's power around here. Okay, that's some spooky ass music. We're gonna shut you off. I don't need some spooky music. I could turn off the flashlight, wasting electricity. Batteries, I mean. Duct tape, we found some more. Obviously, duct tape was, well, it's always useful, right? It would be something you'd find. If you can't fix it, duck it. Anything here? No. What's this say? Mess hall? Okay. Man, it is nasty. Use television. I haven't seen that in a long time. And we can't use the top part. Nothing down here. Nothing. Got some books and stuff. Maybe we'll be lucky to find something that's good here. It doesn't look like there's anything at all. Looks pretty cool. We can play some pool. Can we play pool? Oh, that is cool. There we go. Nice place to stay warm. We can just kind of hit it up. It's actually kind of fun. All right. We play darts too? We cannot. That would have been a nice touch. All right. Wow, the mess hall is messed up. Literally. This is not good. It doesn't look like we're going to find very much stuff here. This is not fixable, that's for sure. Is there another door? There might be a way around here. Looks like there's a big hole in there we can probably fit through. And get ourselves around here. We'll have to fix the window here, I guess. If we have to look through all these.
Okay.
Sample pole. Wiring. Sample pole.
Got it.
Canvas wiring. Empty. Empty, empty, empty. William Outfitter catalog. The page in William Outfitter catalog shows a flashlight with a parabolic reflector advertising a provide a much stronger beam than a standard reflector. You may be able to create a makeshift parabolic reflector to replace your Ortic one and improve the beam and flashlight. Oh, cool. Well, let's check that out once we get in. Is this a nice place I can warm up? It's going to have to be. All right. Craft this up. Window patch, craft. I need it now. No choice. Is there another room here, maybe? Oh, there's a room here. I really don't want to waste any kind of patch cables for no reason.
Okay.
Feel good? Alright, the kerosene is out this time. We'll refill it. And there we go. It only fills up halfway, which is kind of odd. Either these people were the cheapest sons of bitches, or just have a whole bunch of empty tanks lying around. They use half it and put it away. Alright, let's check around here.
Come
More
on.
crates.
Okay.
Kerosene again. Thank you. And wiring, that's nice. Use power box. Well, looks like it's good when it's on.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I'll have to look at those. Let's just check out the crafting menu here again. Light pole. There you go. We need one battery assembly. We have that. We don't have that. Flashlight overload. Again, 2 battery assemblies and 1 bulb. So those are things we're going to have to look for. Can we steal bulbs from here? No. Not the right bulbs. Okay, let's double check to make sure we didn't forget anything at all in this room. Nothing, 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 nothing. There's still some stuff on the other side here. These cupboards are giving nothing. And there's nothing here. Okay. Pot and pan. Double checking stove. Nothing in the fridge again. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Be a little careful and look at everything. Let's reload a battery. Look at that crafting thing one more time when we hop back in. Interesting. Move top. Another generator here. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. Had to do it. Had to make sure. Every little bits and pieces. Oh no, no, go down. She's starting to freeze. Free heat, free heat. Open up. Ah, free heat's good. Ooh. Thank you. Play some balls. Alright, warm up. Get ourselves all nice and warm. Try and get ourselves a little A little beer or anything. There's nothing here. They didn't leave anything behind in case someone gets stuck here. Seriously. That's pretty cheap of them. Alright, we're going to head it back down. We're just going to double check to see our crafting here while it's nice and warm. Again, we need a battery assembly, which I don't know what that is yet. And a flashlight overload. Okay. I guess those are all things we're going to find. We're going to go down and talk to, what is it? Restart the water processing facility, which is down the way. Alright, let's see if we can talk to him on the tele thing, whatever it is. Down here. And this game keeps on getting better and better. Search desk, I missed this one. Alright, duct tape and solder, that's good. It's always good to double check, huh? Alright. Actually, whoops. 1 second. I was going to turn off my flashlight. Alright, food's gone. Pantry's cleaned out. This is very distressing. Need energy, Jack? Do you know of any calories it takes to just breathe down? She's really starving. Somewhere else. Not likely protocol. Did you know situation is difficult for sure, but it is not impossible. I swear we're working on a solution. Best next step to check on the water supply. Head to the water building and report back. I'm heading to engineering and back in 10 minutes. Shit. Alright. Let's look at our map. And the water is across that little bridge that we had outside here, so... Alright, so we're going to have to head out to the right. That is going to be a thing. To basement electrical. We didn't go in here, did we? We did not come down here. Alright, let's get crafting. Let's repair this up. Probably wouldn't useful, I bet you. Let's repair and see what we can do here. Perhaps power box, which would have been nice for before. We wouldn't have froze so much. I'll have to make sure to be a little more attentive to those things here. Alright. Oh, here's some rope finally. That's good. Light pole. Just making sure. I don't know if we can pick up anything else. Hopefully we'll find some goodies here. Sample pole again. Search crate. Canvas. Cool. It does use our things while we're doing this, so we'll do window patch. We'll make one more. One in inventory. We'll make another one. Just to make sure. And inventory. What is those, duct tape. Flashlight. Now everything's heated up, so we would have not froze before. Should have gone through that door. Clamp, duct tape. Let's roll down. A little further. Wiring, solder, sample pole. Used to marking sites in ice cores. Scientific locations in the field. Has a generic docking point to attaching standardized equipment. Alright, we got tons of those. Light poles are the markings and samples in field. They can be used to mark a path in extreme weather. Excellent. Yeah, we're not going to drop that. Right, anything else on these shelves we have to worry about? Battery assembly. Alright, so that's what it looks like. We have to look at the shelves carefully. Make sure we don't miss anything. That was very small. Flashlight's kind of off on that. The shadowing. So I'm just jumping up to double check to see if I'm missing anything on top. Nothing. Search crate. Duct tape and sample pole again. Jeez, we got a lot of sample poles. I don't know if I missed anything else. Let's just double check our inventory again. And crafting, of course. Here we go. So we have light pole we can do. Our flashlight overload is the next one. I'm trying to debate whether I should do that. Let's create. I have no idea what it looks like. Light pole is number 3. So we can really use this in case we get stuck. Yeah. Alright, so it's makeshifted with a battery kit. That's kind of cool. And we'll get ourselves back up here. We'll heat ourselves up before we head out completely because we don't want to freeze our butts off. This is fixed up, so we should be able to get some heat. Alright, take a deep breath. We can do this. Oh. These respawn, or I just missed those? Maybe I hurried up too fast.
Okay.
Battery assembly kit again. Damn it, I should have waited. I had a better flashlight. I'm sure we'll find more. Just looking to make sure. Feels like I went through them all, but I guess I missed it. It is what it is. Alright, we're ready to go. We're going to be heading to the right and heading all the way out. I'm just going to double check to see if we don't have anything else here. Flashlight we're still missing. And we're missing a bulb anyways for that one. That's true. I'm missing another bulb. Alright, that's not going to work. Water's so right. Worsening to make it increasing difficulty to see. Plant light poles traveling between buildings. Storm is making... Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell are we? That's not good. That is not good. No idea where you just walked into. Ooh. Reconnect with Murdoch. We went to some kind of, I think it's a garage over here. That's where we're at. We're at the garage. Alright, let's just take a little break here and heat up. This is obviously heated. And this area is not. There's trees growing in here. This must be a greenhouse. Alright, where's a greenhouse in this map? Alright, let's double check that. It's greenhouse. So we went down the other way. Okay, I can come back around back to comms over here if I want to. Alright, let's check out the greenhouse. Search this baby up. Battery assembly kit, that's good. We just need a bulb. If I'm mistaken, that's all that's left. Give yourself a better flashlight. Here's some kerosene. I'll take that. This is heated too. Alright, excellent. What does that say up here? Greenhouse office. Alright, this is powered. Alright, we'll turn off the flashlight. We don't want to waste anything. Hopefully we'll find a bulb and some assembly kit that's empty. Thank you very much for absolutely nothing. Field survival, page 24, a guide how to stay warm while out in a field. Recommended using a, what is it? A Mylar safety blanket as an extra interior jacket liner in an emergency. With a few modifications, we now be able to create a permanent insulation layer. I like that. Okay. Search desk, let's find that. So that's an extra craftable thing we can do now. Of course, everything has to be empty. We can reconnect with him and see what he has to say. This place is trying to kill me. Antarctica is trying harder than ever to kill me. Just took a flight without a plane. Was heading to water. Now the bridge is out. I need out of here. Any vehicles on site? Vehicles how hold? Well, going to indicates that the crew left the snowcat outside. Yeah, we saw that one. On site for a phase 2 hauling. But Mactown 225 would never make that trip. Can make it. Make it. Can make it. Make it. Can refit for long distance. Crazy idea. Got better idea? Sure. Preferably to freeze, starve, death, and the dark installation while typing last words to you. Point taken, alright. So the snowcat is stored on Sutro Garage on the southeast of the edge of the installation. Reckon it's not worth a look. It's worth a look, sorry, not. It is. Going to check it out. You guys run a diagnostic and see what you can do. Okay, so there's pretty much it. We have to go and head out, and that's our plan. It's a good plan. Makeshift the snowcat to go out and about. Let's just turn on flashlight, make sure I don't miss anything here. Have to reload the battery soon again. Nothing on the shelves. The greenhouse itself is in shambles. But there's stuff in here. Maybe not. And some wiring. Alright. Well, better than a swift kick in the butt. I know. It sure is nice to be warm. I completely understand living in Montreal, Canada. I can tell you, it is a beautiful thing. Heat. What's downstairs here? Keep on seeing it. Let's reload the battery. Greenhouse research. Anything down here? Any kind of crates? Nothing. All right. Generators and pumps, I guess. Water pumps. Some more computer stuff. Nothing down here. I keep on jumping to see, but I don't think there's anything on the shelves. Alright. Just double checking to see top shelf. Empty. Of course. Want a stapler? Always useful. Can't open this one? Wow. It's like a mess. Oh, cute. I'll probably get a copyright strike on an old tuna. Greenhouse again. This leads us to the outside greenhouse. This is nothing over here. No wiring assembly kit. Looks like some rags. We can't use that. And again, the same thing. For a second, I thought that was a gun. I was like, why would you need a gun for? Nothing here. I feel like I missed something, but... Obviously, we weren't taking care of this place too well. There's not a crate here we can heat up when we find a blowtorch, I think. Empty. This place really has been the suckiest of all places. And again, empty. They really didn't leave us anything in here. God damn it. I was hoping to find something special in here, but that's not going to happen. It is what it is. We'll have to make our way back up here. Alright, I think we did everything we could for this. We're going to leave the actual episode here. We did well. We did pretty well. I think we did actually more than well. Yeah, let's just double check to see the crafting. What we still need that light bulb. Yeah, we still need one bulb. That is something we have. Parkalina, we need one more canvas. We can make ourselves that. I wish I didn't make that bypass now, because that would have been nice. It slows body heat loss, which has been phenomenal. But again, here I am making more canvas stuff. But I'm sure I'll find it. If we don't, then should be interesting. We'll be freezing for a little bit more. Decisions we make will cost us. Obviously, crafting a little bit too soon will be one of those things I'll have to avoid. So thank you so much for being here. You guys are absolutely awesome. Again, if you like this, don't forget the like button. It's always very much appreciated. Again, if you're new to this channel, don't forget the subscribe button. This is the GameEdged, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.